Imagine you want to send money to your friend across the world. Traditionally, you'd need a bank to do it, right? Banks verify the transfer, make sure no one cheats, and record everything in their system. But what if you could send money without a bank, instantly, safely, and globally? That's what cryptocurrency does. Cryptocurrency, like Bitcoin, is digital money. You cannot hold it in your hand like coins or bills. It lives entirely on computers, and transactions are verified using mathematics and cryptography, not banks. How a transaction works: let's say you want to send 1 Bitcoin to your friend. Here's what happens. You tell the network you're sending Bitcoin. The network is made of many computers called nodes, all checking your transaction to make sure it's real. Once verified, your transaction is added to the blockchain, a public record of every Bitcoin transaction ever. Think of the blockchain like a giant digital notebook. Every page is a block. Once something is written on a page, it cannot be erased or changed. That's why it's secure. Mining. How new Bitcoins are made. New Bitcoin isn't printed like dollars. Instead, it's created through a process called mining. Mining is like a global math contest. Computers compete to solve really hard puzzles. The first one to solve it gets to add the next page block to the blockchain. As a reward, the miner earns new Bitcoin. Imagine miners as digital accountants solving puzzles to keep the ledger accurate. Without them, the network would not be secure. Why it works without banks, you might wonder? Without a bank? How can I trust that someone won't cheat? The trust comes from the network itself. There's no central authority. Thousands of computers check each transaction, and cryptography ensures no one can cheat. Think of it like a group project with thousands of classmates. Every time someone submits work, everyone else checks it. If someone tries to cheat, the group rejects it. That's decentralized trust. Risks of cryptocurrency. Cryptocurrency is exciting but comes with risks. Volatility, prices can rise and fall quickly. One day Bitcoin might be $100,000. Next week, it could drop by 10%. Energy use. Mining consumes huge amounts of electricity. Responsibility. You hold your own keys, like a digital wallet password. Lose it, and there's no bank to help you recover your money. Everyday example, imagine you buy a coffee with Bitcoin. Your payment is sent to the network. Within minutes, the nodes verify it, and the coffee shop receives the Bitcoin. No bank, no middleman, just a secure, decentralized transfer. Now imagine you do this globally, sending money from the USA to India instantly, with low fees. That's the power of crypto. Why? It matters. Cryptocurrency is changing the way money works. It gives people control over their own money. It removes the need for banks for global transactions. It creates a transparent, secure system where everyone can see the history of transactions. It's not perfect, but it's a revolutionary step in the history of money. If you learned something new today, like this video, subscribe, and hit the bell to explore more stories about Bitcoin, crypto, and the fascinating history of money